You do not get priority because you chose to have kids.
Okay, if you have not already seen that video and followed the comment thread, please go do this right now. So I used to work at this place, and I had moved across state to work at this place. And I worked with this woman, let's call her Karen, who had 2 kids. And I also just want to mention that until this incident, me and her had gotten along perfectly fine. So that year, I knew that I wanted to go home for like the week or so of Christmas break. I wanted to see my family, I was homesick, and I put in to leave for that week like months in advance, literally months. And I had also sent my boss like multiple emails throughout the months just to remind him that this was happening. So it's the week before the break, and I am so excited. I've already packed, like my family's expecting me, I have friends who are expecting me, I'm expecting me. So the week before, my boss calls me into his office, let's call him Bob, and he's like, hey Evie, listen, like I know you were planning to take off for vacation, but I talked to Karen, and she decided that she really wants to take her kids to Disney World over the break. And I was like, and he was like, I was just really hoping that you could find it in your heart to like let her take your week so she can spend some time with her children. And he also has kids, so he was like totally on her side about it. And I was like, you know what, Bob? I did what you said. I've searched my heart, and it turns out that there is nothing in my heart that's gonna make me willing to give her my week. No, but for real though, I was like, Bob, I literally put in for this like months in advance. Like I have people, my family's expecting me. And he's like, I know. He was like, I was just really hoping that you would just be willing to give it to her so she could spend time with her kids. I was like, did she even put in for this? And he's like, no, she literally talked to me about it this morning. 48 hours.
There's some things when in the work environment, in the 9-to-5 environment, that it boggles the mind. Remember, I was working for a phone company, right? Selling phones in a store. And it's crazy how we would get 2 15-minute breaks and lunch, right? But the people that were smoking could go out and smoke every time there was like a break. Let me go for a break. And the manager was like, yeah. You know what I did? I bought a pack of smoke. And I said, let me go smoke. But you don't smoke. And I was like, I do now. Just to have the same privilege as the motherfucker. It's weird. That you're like, they have extra breaks. Like I can't go on break, but they got extra break because they smoke. It's like if I was working in an environment and be like, yo, I'm gonna go on a cocaine break. It's a drug at the end of the day. And you allow them to take a break and I can't, that's weird. There's some stuff like that where, kids before anything else. It's like, nah, man, she goes through the process. That's the reason why we have those rules. So that things like that could be fair. But no, Karen over here can just, I got kids. Yeah, but you shouldn't have done it before that. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Give it to you? I don't have to give it to you. Whenever your employer tells you, I hope that you would find it in your heart, that means you ain't got to do shit.
I hope you find it in your heart to let both of us go on break. How about that?
Yeah!
If this is such a matter of the heart, sir, your job can take a little bit of financial hit. You can't find it in your heart.
Find it in your
to
heart.
Send the both of us on vacation.
Find it in your heart to find that out.
Yeah. And you better not guilt trip her, okay? Because
she already did. The minute you say, find it in your heart, that makes you a not good person if you don't find it in your heart. It means you didn't find it in your heart, or you didn't have a heart to find it in. Listen, but she got kids. So there's a process to do. Follow that. That's and those rules are there in place so that everybody in the workplace is equal. You doing that makes the one with kids not equal to the rest. That's the handicap.
Who decided that your children are more important than my family?
You know?
Who decided? But you know what? Forget my family. Maybe I just want to take a trip because I feel like going somewhere. What do I got to do with my flights? Lose that money? What do I got to do with that every day? Lose that? But even if I can, let's say I can move it. What if I don't want to? What if I need this vacation?
You don't have to.
What if I want
this?
Have to. What if I plan my whole last few months in order to get this time off and I've been looking forward to it? I got to put off my own happiness for yours?
No. Hey, you talk about, well, think about the kids. Bitch, I'm a kid. I'm someone else's kid. True. That I'm about to see. What about that heart? Find it in your heart to find it. I'm a kid, but I'm the kid that works in your company.
You're a grown-ass man yelling, I'm a kid.
My mama doesn't give a fuck. My mama doesn't give a fuck if I'm a grown-ass man, if I pay my taxes, if I got my vaccine, if I wear them. I'm a kid. To her, I'm a motherfucker, and I'm about to say to my mom, I can't come because carrying a kid. My mom is gonna be like, fuck that shit. I'm also the kid of someone. I'm the kid of someone else. So find it in your heart for this kid to go see so this kid can spend some time with his family. How about that?
You know what's funny? It's like people with kids often say, you'll never understand. You'll never understand. Yeah, I don't. Good luck, bitch. Best of luck with whatever I don't understand. That's your problem.
Bro, I just did understand. My mama want to spend some time with her kids too. I do understand. I get that. So the
you don't
fact,
understand what it's like to be like your mom.
shut the fuck up.
You don't understand it. You don't have kids. You don't understand it.
You don't understand. You don't.
That paternal.
Yeah, we could play that all day, and you don't understand what it is to be the kid of my mom. Okay, I'm going. I'm going.
What are you saying? Are you saying you got to choose?
I haven't said shit. My mom watches this channel. Watch yourself. I'm going. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Hey.
You know what's so funny?
What?
You live in the same city as your mom.
Not anymore, but yeah.
Yeah. You still going?
I'm so. I don't understand.
I don't care if she lives next door. I'm going.
Christmas, my mom is not even here. She's in Florida.
Okay.
What now? But even if she was here, I'm going. And I'm spending a whole week there.
48 hours. And I was like, listen, I'm sorry. Like, it sucks that she's not going to get to take her kids to Disney World, but like, I'm not giving her my week. I'm sorry. And he was like big, like dad disappointed. Like he was like, oh, okay, well, you're going to have to go out there and you're going to have to tell kids.
Oh my days.
That's your job, brother.
No.
That's your job.
No, that's your job.
That's your job.
That's your job. You're bummed out because you don't want to do it. Yeah. You don't want to do your job.
Yeah, if you're a good manager, don't abdicate your fucking responsibility. She
oh
did
my
nothing wrong.
You want to? Oh, that's when you want to delegate. Is that what it is?
This girl put in a notice. Literally this morning.
No.
This morning.
You're going to have to tell her,
And you want her? No, you got to tell her. Yo, she put a notice. If she wants to go with her kids to Disneyland so bad, why does she plan that bitch out? If it's so important to her, why did she only do that this morning? A week out? Nah.
Then you're going to make me do your job?
No.
Ooh, you foul for this one.
That she can't take her kids to Disney World. You're going to have to tell her. And I was like, okay. I walked right out of his office, walked right up to her desk, and I was like, listen, Karen, I just talked to Bob, and I know he said that you wanted to take your kids and for me to give you my week, but, like, I'm sorry, like, I'm just not going to do that. I was like, I'm sure you can take your kids to Disney World at another time that's, like, scheduled. And she got so mad, you guys. Like, the entitlement was unreal. She was like, you don't understand. I need to spend time with my children. I have children. Like, they need to see their mother. And I was like, Karen, like, I hear you. I was like, but I haven't seen my family in a year. Like, you live with your kids. Like, you see them every day. She was like, you have no idea what it's like. Like, you have no idea how I feel right now. Like, she actually started to cry.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says. I'm not going to lie. When women cry, I just start laughing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That shit is so manipulative to me and so childish. Yeah. I stop feeling sympathy for women's tears like 95% of the time. I see somebody cry for something frivolous, I'm like, go ahead, bitch. It's entertainment for me. Use that shit as lube later when I took one out. Yeah, absolutely. Your tears, my memories.
Whenever I see that happen, then I do 4 notes. Doom, 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 doom. You know, every soap opera I have that note. Doom, 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 doom.
Nah, bro, that shit, I didn't see too many women use that shit manipulatively. And I say women because that is a womanly thing to do. I ain't never seen a man try to cry. Okay? And I will say this, even in this instance, she's being incredibly manipulative right now. She knows she in the wrong. She knows logically, but she don't care because of whatever she got. That's your problem. Nah, that's on you. I don't know what you got going on in your life, but no. That's just right. No.
And the worst thing is
you a grown-ass woman with kids out here losing it because you didn't put any forethought. That's your problem. Don't be trying to make someone else feel guilty while you should cry because you haven't handled your shit. Not because she said, that's your problem.
And the fucked up thing is that whenever that girl that's talking, whenever she's gonna have her report on how she's doing her work, her boss is probably gonna be like, well, you don't really play well with others.
Yeah, you're not a team player.
You're not a team player.
You're not a team player, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, it's not just the tears. It's like, you know, this bitch, if she's this unreasonable, she gonna carry this resentment over. This is something that's gonna last in the workplace. because she didn't do her due diligence. Now I gotta suffer at work.
Yeah.
No, bro, I got no sympathy for those tears. Cry more. I hope you cry when you get home too, stupid.
She just kept saying, like, you have no idea what it's like to have children. You have no idea what it's like to love like this. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, like, I love my parents, like, a lot, so. She was like, you won't know unless you experience it. And I was like, you know what, Karen? That's probably true, but I am about to experience this vacation. See you in a week.
Petty. That's super petty. Good for you. Good for you. Absolutely. Yeah. And she deserves it too. Yeah, I ain't mad at it. That's it. We need to normalize that. Nah, shout outs to her.
That's probably true, but I'm about to experience this vacation.
Yeah,
That's
shout outs to her.
bars.
We need to stop this whole thing.
That's bars.
I'm over it. Listen, hollering every woman just because she got tears in her face, we need to cut that shit out.
Oh my days, that's bars.
Yeah, you crying because I won't give you my time with my family so you can spend time with yours. That's why you crying. I'm a bad person because I don't want to give you time with my family so you can spend time with yours.
Good.
That's why you crying. No, sir.
Freaking good.
You can finish this.
Yeah, he's about to take a cup. All right. I'm going to tell you some parents out there, right? Sometimes your go-to phrase whenever we talk about shit like that and talk about your kids and then like that is like, you can't talk, you ain't got kids. You can't talk, you ain't got kids. Well, guess what? All right? I am not a firefighter. But if I see a fire, I know it's a motherfucking fire. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, there's some things like that I can understand, even if I haven't experienced them. Well, you'll never shut the fuck up. I'm not that stupid, okay? So yeah, it's not gonna be maybe to your level, granted, but I can still understand how it feels. And you don't have a special need, you don't have a special past, you're not special, you're a parent, and that's pretty much it. So calm the fuck down with that shit. You're not special either, because you got kids. Plan your shit and do your thing. Is there anything else? I guess not. Comment, subscribe, and, go check the merch. Peace.